Alright, let's finish this off. Hmm. Alright, that's all bailed out. Oh, this is awesome. Look how much canola I'm actually getting though. Dun da 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 dun da 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 da. Another little change is I wish that you could pick like a summer outfit, a like spring fall outfit, and a winter outfit. The winter outfit can be like snow depending. I know, I'm trying to get into this, but I think I picked the complete wrong angle. Oh, he's at 80. Dun da 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 da. You see how much he picks up? It is so much. He picks up so much at once. Dun da da da. Dun da da. Oh. Look how fast it unloads. You know, I might just need to switch my microphone. Dun da da. Dun da da. Dun da da. Da 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 dun. He is almost done with the field. I'm so excited. I am. So anyhow, I have been like busting my hind end at work. They have me walking. And my complaint is I'm just way too fat to walk. And they have me just walking and running behind the equipment half the time. Then today, finally, you know, we should just, you know, pick up and move down the road through these big spots so we don't have to walk and waste all that time. It's like, are you kidding me? You want to do that this time? I mean, what about all of yesterday when we could have done that? I don't know. Don't make sense to me, honestly. Strap the blower onto something and use it. You see, I can't give away too much of what I do. I basically do give away everything that I do at work, so you can probably guess my job, but I'm not allowed to talk about where I work. I'm not allowed to mention its name. They don't like that. And then it's like, I don't want... I'm not thrilled to be there still. Really? Just stop. You're gonna back up 5 miles for nothing and then just shut off. Oh, this is gonna be so nice. Ooh, I know something else I need to get. Yeah, it's important too. Bigger cultivator. Oh. Oh, this is going to take... Actually, I can't say it's going to take forever. With the other little one I had, this field took forever. And it would fill up, and then it's like, I didn't even get any of the field done. And it's already full. I hated that. That was so annoying. It really was. At least this one, it's like, oh, wow. I got all this area done. This is like 2, 3 passes. I don't know. This is about 3 passes, I want to say, of the other one. And the other one would have been full by now. Or really close to it. So could you imagine it doing just... I mean, just... Yeah, that was just ridiculous slow. B. It was so slow. I mean, I had troubles with it. So now that it's like I got this one going, I'm still going, and I would have been done having to call another tractor over to fill up. And like I said, I'm still going perfectly fine on this. Which honestly, what if I link these 2 fields together? That's an idea. I should do that. Should just say forget it and link the 2 fields together. I think it would be nice. I think it would work out good. Be one huge field for like grain or whatever. The money that I could pull in then. And then all it is I need like what, 3, maybe 3 fields about this big, and I could keep things going forever. A-H. Oh, this is gonna be nice. Nicely done up. And then I can bring in some more factories. Buy out that area. Buy out an area like south of here. With factories. Look at him just pull away from me like I'm sitting still. It used to never do that. These hired workers are actually kind of cool. Now he's gonna get up here and turn around and be like, haha, I beat you. Because you're slow and stupid. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, I know. Alright. But yeah, I can get in my factories, put a couple houses down there. Oh, that would be awesome. Look at all that coming in. Alright, there, it finally slowed down. I'm gonna let him get out of the way. Cut the wheels. Pull in behind him. Okay, good. Alright, he's done with this field, that's good. But now I can get like huge cultivators. I can hit up this field now. Which I don't know, does sorghum grow back? Hi Jody, what's up? Does sorghum grow back? I don't know. I'm not even going to test it. Maybe later. Yeah, it's time for me just to go ridiculous on equipment size. Hey, farmer, what's going on? I'm having everybody come in. Everybody wants to see me. It's a Wednesday night and everybody's happy I'm around. Wonder what that circle up there is for. Kind of awkward. Maybe it's for a silo. Urge, come on. Get it. You can do it. Ah, yeah. This movie is a little creep. Well, if I was in a movie, it'd probably be a little creepy too. I mean, people are finding out more and more at work. You don't know what I'm gonna say. One minute it'll be funny, the next minute it's just overly awkward. And H. Oh, yes. 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 See? See how nice that is? Oh, he hit everything. He's lifting up. He's going to go to the end. I'm watching one of the Stephen King movies. Oh, yeah. Stephen King was a very, very, very good writer. For like horror and everything, he did amazing jobs with horror movies. I think I need to get a bigger one of these too. So I wonder. This isn't on. Hey, baby. So I'm wondering, if I get another manure heap thing, okay, one that's not like an extension, can I, oh yeah, that dog, he be looking, but if I get another like manure extension, can I just take the manure from like multiple farms and stick into it? Or multiple like barns and everything and stick into it? And the race is on, and here comes Pride in the backstretch. Heartaches coming to the inside. Mabel, holy. Yeah. Hola. No. Like Spanish speaking from me. Sorry. I was way too dumb in foreign languages to understand other languages. But I think it was more and less I just didn't... Kinda just didn't want it, you know? I never saw a need to speak a foreign language. I really didn't think it was cool in school. All the nerdy kids did that, and all the preppy kids did that, and I just didn't fall into any of the categories, honestly. So that's about the reason why I didn't learn to speak any other language. Maybell. Not enough money. Where did I lose $13,000 at? In like 7 minutes. Hey, Michael, what's going on? I lost $13,000 in like 7 minutes. I am good. Real good. So all my workers quit, but it went to automatically negative $2,000 something, and I don't understand why. Oh, 'cause the hour's up and I used that equipment for an hour. Oh, yeah. Now I got it. So I'll borrow, a couple more. H, you keep going. Tab. Reverse just a little bit, because I don't trust it. And H, and you keep going. Yeah, that made sense. It made dollars too. Actually, I lost dollars. Yeah, because of all my leased equipment. Gotcha. Let's check the bale. Have you ever checked the bale? Oh, 400 left. Okay, well, I know that they're being fed, though. Alright, alright, alright. Alright, already. So anyhow, as I was planning on doing, I got a mower all the way down that way somewhere that I need to pick up sometime. Ting. And I want to get this field over here done, and then I'm going to turn that in. And I need to do a few more little run things. And let's see something. I want to see prices. Canola, 18. I think when canola hits like 2 grand. Yeah, probably when it hits 2 grand, I can sell it off. Back. February. Hold on, February. It's supposed to be like way down here, and it's up here. I think it's wrong. Oh. Getting these guys to finish these fields. I need a new one of those that's bigger. Bigger! Bigger! Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna look up some stuff. Because I like to waste money. Subsoilers. I like subsoilers because they're like straight. They make like perfectly straight lines. How big is this? It needs 130 horsepower. And it's only 4 meters. That's 8 meters. That's 8.7. That needs a lot of horsepower and it's 8 meters. That ain't bad. And it makes like the really nice straight lines. I don't think these are even going to get up to the size that I want. 6 meters. Cultivators. 15 meters. Now disc arrows. 12. At 550. What do I have? How strong? 517 is what I have. Ooh, what's on sale? Not really this. I mean, look though. It's a mod. It's a mod. See, it says it. Alright. This dude's almost done. He's got like the little squeak squeak and he'll be done. Yeah, that was the problem right there. The vehicle leasing cost at 13 something, 13,000 something. Yeah, I need to like, yeah. That's where I got in trouble. All right. Oh wait, one of Stephen King's. Oh, well, okay. It's not one of Stephen King's. Don't tell anybody though. Not gonna make it at this pace. You better run, Forrest, run. Oh, yes. Oh, great. He's gonna stop right there. Thank God. He did it for me. Now just watch it all go away. See, you can watch in the harvester there. You can see it all go away. Ain't that awesome? This field is looking amazing now. It really is. I want to get that, like, little bits. I think you guys got, like, 3 or 4, like, little bits to get. Oh, this is looking nice. I'm trying to find a like line to follow. You can see the little lines on the field, whatever. And all I do is just like kind of follow one. Makes things a little bit easier. Ooh, and then I get down to here, and then it's like just make this nice like curve. And then curve. And go back on this line. And as soon as I'm back on this line, I get back up here. Field's done. Ain't that awesome? Now the thing is that harvester costs so much. It's like unbelievable pricing. And B. No. P. Things that I don't need. Well, I need the windrower. I do. I don't know. Maybe. We're gonna find out. As soon as I can on here, we're gonna find out if I need that windrower. But this guy's gonna be gone here in a few more minutes. I just want to hit this a little bit, hit that little bit, and then like, you know, call it done on the fields over here. And then I gotta do my like back and forth. That's why I was like, if I can get like that 15 meter, you know, I think that would be great. I could go over the fields real quick, pick everything up, you know, get rid of all that crap. That'd be great. Alright. Which, I think it's only like these 3 little spots. It's like the 3 little pigs, you know? I got that little spot there to hit. That little spot. And the sad part is that harvester goes like the speed of this tractor. That little bit. And I think that's itty bitty for the done. So to think about it, alright, if I set that guy over here, I can have him working out on this field, getting this all done over on this side. And he won't reach over here by the time they're done. It's good thinking, amigo. When the temperature reaches 110 here, it's truly hot. Well, dude, it's truly hot down there, like, most of the time. I'm not a fan above 80, like 80, 85 area. And I'm not a fan when it's direct sunlight. So it's all hot then. But down in Arizona at like 110, oh my god, I thought I was gonna die. I was like having congestive heart failure, seizures, Tourette's, all that, all in one. We jumped into the swimming pool at our hotel. I mean, this is just a hee hee ha ha, you know, for a little bit. And make fun of the guys at work because I'm in a swimming pool and they're not. They're all working. And I'm kicked back drinking. So it was a hee hee ha ha moment, you know? And in this hee hee ha ha moment, that water was like 102. Yeah, it was like, it was warm. Warm, hot, warm. And the people are like, oh, this is fine. It gets like this all the time. I'm like, dude, no, it don't. When I jump in the water, it's like 70s, 80s, you know? It's cold. You can feel that cold. You have to, like, you know how they say, oh, just dip your toes in the water. You'll be okay. No. Gently go into the water because it's like cold and your body will get used to it. And I'm like, no, our water is at that temperature where you just jump in. Your body will acclimate in about 5 minutes. You're gonna freeze and then you'll be alright in about 5 minutes. That's how our water is. And it's so hard to explain it to people from other areas. When you tell people like our water temperatures, whatever, I mean, I'd like to actually know the water temperature one time when we go, you know, out swimming, whatever, and everybody's like, oh, it's freezing cold. I'd like to know what the temperature is because you jump into this freezing cold water and then it's like, you give your body a minute to say, yeah, I get it, it's okay. And then it's only cold when you get back out the water because you get the wind. Oh, this is looking good. I'm almost done with this guy too. Don't you even finish it up. Come to South Dakota where times can. Well, ain't South Dakota the Badlands area too? I mean, I've been over in that area, and I remember seeing lots and lots of stars because there's nothing out there to light up the sky. South Dakota is like one of these places that you'll go past a town of like 30 people and you won't see anything else for another 30 minutes. Oh, this is looking nice. It's doing really good over here. Really? Alright, B. Let me get this. Let me get it. I'll get it all. Don't worry. Alright, B. B. But yeah, I mean, South Dakota has some of the best skies because nothing is in the way of the sky. Unless a bird flies over you. And you can see anything in any direction for miles. South Dakota is also one of those places that you can point to towns. And you can actually point to the town type deal. Because it's like, you see where the sky is lit up over there? Yeah, well, that's whatever town. And over that direction, because the lights like this, that's that town. And that's how South Dakota actually is. I mean, there's parts of Texas like that I've been to. Like New Mexico. I've been to a lot of places that's like that. I mean, it's cool. That's one of the most awesome things I've ever seen. Is when you can actually just point in these directions. And in these directions, it's like, yes, that is a town over there. Oh, I love that, though. I love being able to do that. I think it is so awesome to be able to do that. Sorry. I mean, yeah, like I said, I thought it was awesome being over in that area. But there is nothing for tourists really in South Dakota. I mean, ain't Sturgis in South Dakota? I think that's where it is. I mean, it's over in that area somewhere, I believe. A big bike party. I like when Black Lives Matter went to Sturgis. That was funny. I had a sense of humor then. Oh yeah, we don't reach that here for the simple fact of we have too much environment. I think that's about the best way to put it. We have too much of an environment here. Oh. Yeah, 'cause we have like all the trees and all that. Yeah. Yeah, I figured you didn't have much over there. I knew Sturgis was somewhere over there. Mount Rushmore, I think that would be cool to visit, but that's only like a few hour thing. And then it's like North Dakota really don't have anything. Most of the... It's sad to say most of the Midwest does not have anything. I mean, you got Mall of America over at Twin Cities, I believe. But to me, it's getting really sketchy about what you don't have. Because honestly, that's the grains. It's where all of our food is made, is in the Midwest. If you want to see cool things like miles of sunflowers, I mean, you can get that, but there's not much else, honestly. Yeah, like I said, there's not much. But most of our grains and stuff like that come from H. Most of our grains and stuff come from that area, so I'm not going to complain about the area, trust me, because I like bread. Hmm. Overall, though, I think that everywhere in America has its thing. If you want to see real farming, go Midwest. You have it. You want to see desert and cactus, whatever, go down to Texas, Arizona. Go to that area. If you want to see like 4 seasons, come up to this area. I mean, America itself, okay? I'm going to say this as a whole. America itself has a little bit of everything. You want the tropics? We have Hawaii. We have Guam. We have stuff like that, you know? If you want to see the cold, we have like Alaska. I mean, my wife's family used to live up in Alaska area. Where? Oh yeah. Oh, Big Boy. That's who I think you're talking about, or what you're talking about. Not really a who, but Big Boy, yeah. That's a huge or no. You said tractor. I was thinking that steam train, Big Boy. Yeah, that. I think I know exactly what you're talking about. It does what, like a 40 bottom plow or something like that. It's huge, and you had all these people riding on it or whatever. I think I know what you're talking about. It was massive. And the cool part about steam engines, alright, going on that. Me and a guy at work talk about all this. These steam engines, if you can get a steam engine to run 100 mile an hour forward, it will do the same thing in reverse. And people don't realize that. Whatever you can do forward in those, you can do in reverse, because all you do is just change the direction of the steam. Well, the steam pistons. Yeah, it's cool. I love how steam engines work. I think it's one of the coolest things ever. I was talking to the wife about it, and I was trying to talk her into me getting those, like, if I actually had desk space, which we're thinking about building a new office in the house. If we get that all up and running with the new office and everything, I was talking to the wife about it. And possibly starting to buy those little steam engines. You know, the desk ones that you get like $70-$80 that run with a candle. The Case 150 rebuilt by Corey Anderson, 44 bottom. Yeah, that's about right. I said about 40, if I remember right. I think Big Bud 74, which is the world's largest tractor overall. No, I knew Big Bud was the largest tractor. I was talking Big Boy, which is the largest steam train. Yeah, it's a huge train. And I guess due to the tracks around here where I live, the railroads around here, it cannot run on them because some of the bends are too sharp for it. Yeah, look up that Big Boy. They only made like 20 of them or something. It didn't make very many. Let's see if I can get this to work. I want to put this over here real quick. See about doing some grass up with it. Do like a half and half. Alright. And go to G. And oh, hold on. Control Y. Now H. Let's see what this, if this does it right. Oh, it is. It is. It's doing exactly what I thought. Yeah, Union Pacific Big Boy. Yes, that is who it is. Well, what it is that I'm talking about. That train is no joke. It is huge. H. You're wasting too much time. And try it this way. Just gonna have him go at it. I mean, I'm gonna walk away, walk away, walk away. Oh, this is looking nice. Yeah, I got rid of that so I don't get dinged on it. I mean, now, technically, wrong thing. I'm glad I save it though. Glad I have moments of stupidity. Select. I can return that. Yeah. Now I'm making more money. Or saving more money. Not really making it right this second. Okay. I'm saving it right this second. I'm not spending all that money on, you know, all the equipment now. Okay, now he's gonna go down through and do some. Yeah. How nice that is. Now I can turn all this into silage bales, give it over to the cattle. Then go around like the rest of the areas over here. Oh man, I can't. I need a windrower. I do need a windrower though. I just realized I actually do need a windrower because when I go mix it up with the tedder, that it's gonna screw it all up. How bad is this? This looks so awful. It does. I guess they weren't like thinking when they made this. Were they? Oh man, this is bad. I should just get rid of all those trees there. It's bad. I mean, he does good work. This part is nice, but it's so bad. You know what? It's so bad, it's actually hurting my feelings. H. I can't. I just can't. No more. I will do it myself. I will honestly just do all this myself. I can't stomach watching him do that. It's bad. There's no. I'm just dumbfounded bad. So if I do it, you know, I can be like, hey, look, I got everything. It's all nice and pretty. It's all done. I still do need a windrower for when I make hay, which kind of hurts, kind of cuts me deep, you know what I'm saying? Because when I'm making the hay and everything, what's going to happen is I'm going to run this over with the tedder. It's going to go everywhere, and then it's like I have no way to pile it back up. So it is what it is. Not gonna fight with it. I'm just gonna get this done in silage. Silage, silage, silage. As I see it right now, my cows have enough of what they need to survive. But by the next go around, I will have what I need to make it right. That's how I'm looking at it. Look at how nice. I mean, this is doing just under the width of that windrower I had. And since this is doing just under the width, I mean, it's not going to be hard to turn this all into silage bales. I just got to remember not to cut too sharp with this, because it causes me to miss spots. Oh man, this is looking good though. Oh, see how fast I'm actually able to do this? I mean, I'm cutting a decent sized area for one. Two, I mean, I'm getting rid of excess of equipment. Or that's what I'm trying to do. That's why I think I might upgrade this to the actual mower next. Even though the mower is just a little bit narrower than this, I mean, I'd be able to use this tractor for something else. Like, I could already be putting in seeds while the other guy's doing his thing. That's why I was looking at the crone. I think I'm actually in far enough now that he'll be able to do his turnarounds. So let's set this on auto. Check on him. Good so far. I mean, I'm happy with what's going on here. Could be better because that could be bigger. And as soon as I get a bigger cultivator over here, I think things will be going a little bit better. That's my objective. Now I'm just working on a little bit bigger of equipment. So while you're going over there playing around, I'm going to come over here and check this all out. Wood 60,000. Okay. I could probably drop down another one of these buildings over here. Because he's making tons over here. Oh yeah, he's full. He's got plenty of wood, plenty of planks. Furniture's 44. I mean, does it so slow. Timber time, yay. I want to put in a road up over in here that goes like around the building later. Get this all done up, get rid of this tree here. I'm going to try to flatten this out. If I flatten this out, I might put another shed up here. I want to flatten this here out, get rid of this rock. Get rid of that little tree there. Yeah, he's still got quite a ways though before he's done with this field. Nothing is in here. Oh man, better. It's better. It's not perfect. It's better. He has the ability to do turnarounds now. But yeah, turn this all into silage. I mean, silage is where I've been making most of my money. It really has. That is a very, very good money maker. I also want equipment just dedicated over there to the cow barn. Damn, I was hoping the kid in them watching died. Oh, the mom should have dog when she had. Oh, are you watching what is it called? Man's Best Friend. Where the dog runs up the tree and eats the cat. It's like a test tube doggy that has to take a certain medication or it like goes nuts. Yeah, I think I know what you're actually watching. I think that's man's best friend. Nothing yet. It's an older movie. I think that's the name of it. I think the dog's name is Max or something like that. Oh. Michael, I haven't heard from you in forever. You home? No, this movie is where a dog has become rabid and is trying to kill a kid and a mom. Oh man, I watched this one Cujo. Maybe that is the name of it. But yeah, I was watching this one movie. It's like this dog went after this cat. The dog went nuts, went after this cat. And the cat decided, hey, I'm gonna run up the tree, ha ha ha, you know, I'm better than you, I can get away. And the cat runs up this tree as fast as it can. And, well, this is an older movie too. And when the cat gets up to the top of the tree, gets up the tree a little ways, the dog's, like, nails, like, grow. And I mean, they grow. And the dog catches the cat and eats it. I'm like, whoa, that is so screwed up. It's kind of cool. Ooh, I heard these triggers are a little bit iffy. Alright, that's good. They are full. As soon as these cows actually start reproducing, they're gonna reproduce like nuts. Got enough silage and straw for now. Ooh, I got some milk. How much is milk? And can my trailer haul milk? P. Looking under my stuff. Animal? No. Yes, it can haul. No, it can't haul. Well, is that milk? I think that's milk. I think it holds milk. How many? 8,000 liters? Okay, how much is milk? Yeah, that's milk. Okay, good. Good. Show current prices. 22 for milk? That's $4,000 of milk over there. Manure, 27. It's growing. Yeah. It's a genetically engineered Tibetan Mastiff, and dog's name is Max. Yeah, see? I knew what I was talking about. That's kind of cool. That was a good movie, for what I remember. I mean, I was young when it came out. But yeah, 1983. Well, here's a thought. I was born in 84. Yeah, for anybody who was wondering, I was born in 84. So, a while back when me and that one woman were talking, Michelle or whatever, I think she's from Canada. This was a couple weeks ago. That woman that I was talking to when we were talking about computers, that's why I can get away with talking about old computers and saying, hey, I've had one. Because I seriously had one. I am that old. Oh man, like I said though, I've watched so many movies. Movies are kind of like, I like to go out every now and again and watch like action comedy. But movies anymore are, I don't know. They're just not my thing. I just like to go out to movies with the wife, you know? I think it's our time to relax. Every now and again I like to go out with the kids, watch a movie, whatnot, but you know what I'm getting at. Not a huge movie fan anymore, really. I don't mind watching some TV here and there, but I'm not really big on that too much. My dad's gotta watch Big Bang Theory every day type deal. Oh, Andy's gotta watch this. Andy's gotta watch this. Oh, my show's coming on. And my mother does the same thing. And it's like, I kinda hated that. Because, I don't know. I just didn't like it. And I got bored of doing it with my parents, so I just started going upstairs to my own room and just like, I'm away from you all. I can't handle that. I had to get out of that ordeal. And I never really got back into it. Now I like watching like Star Wars and stuff like that. Those are pretty good. Oh man, he needs to stop doing this. I know what I can do. I know how to solve it. You always gotta find a way to solve a problem. And I find ways to solve problems. H. Now he's going to turn around right here and he's going to go back and forth on it. And 2 minutes. Yeah, in 2 minutes this here will close. And when this closes, that robot there will go around picking everything up. And then when it picks up those, it will allow this here to come out and go around. Oh, that's not cool. Can I get up in? No. Ha! Nope, it don't let me RPG jump that. 1 minute left. How was my work day? We went patching. At least I didn't have to run like I did yesterday. We did our little patching thing and called it a day. Man, I got like $5 grand in milk right there. $5 grand. Yeah. You're done, dude. Oh, here it is. Here it is, see? It closed it all down. And there it is. The robot went, picked up some silage. Drop it in. Now it's gonna come over to the hay. Or straw, I mean. Pick up a bunch. Then go back over. Drop it all in. And now it's going to come over here and grab hay. This is actually kind of cool. I like this and how it works compared to, like, you know, the rest. So, how was work, Michael? I mean, you went to class today, didn't you? This is so awesome. Ooh, I got too close to it. You get too close to it and it stops. Yeah, bump it, whatever, it'll stop. Now he's gonna go down this side. You get around. And then he'll come down to like right in here somewhere and make a loop-de-loop. Because the feeder is on that side right there. So he's gonna make his loop-de-loop over here and then go right back down through, and when he goes right back down through, he's going to drop into all the trough area. All the feeding area. See? See it all coming out? I think it's kind of cool how it does all that. And it's supposed to feed it just a little bit more than enough to support the cattle for 1 hour. Now he's going to come right back around and come back into there. Which, can I get into? No, I can't even get into there. And door down. Yeah, that's actually really cool how that works. I had to do a little bit of research on it, on things on it. I didn't know that I had to have the mineral feed for one. I wasn't sure that I had to have this. You know? Notice how this is the Manure Heap extension, not the Manure Heap. The Manure Heap is something completely different. It's the extension, but I don't know if you can hook up one extension to 2 different places. Now I'll go check on this guy over here. Don't tell me he quit. What an idiot. He didn't quit. What's his problem? H. I don't know. He's just sitting there. Like Dum Dum Juice, come on. Shouldn't have to do all this for you. And as for you, go to G, go to X. Oh, yes. Fold it all up. Fold it all up. Yes, my precious. Oh, I know. P. How much is a windrower? You know, just in case. Try to find windrower. Stone. That are windrowers. I mean, there's 15. That's 3. That's 3, 4. That's 4, 7. That's 8. That's 9. It's 9, 5. 9, 7 is better than 9, 5. Probably because this is the electric one that, you know, does. Oh. This is 14. And then it goes into all the mods. Which I missed this one. This was always my favorite one right here, but 2000 Farm Simulator 19, this caused problems for me big time. You first need to fold it. Okay. It's kind of awkward. And here we go. Well, it would like crash out the game when I used it. B, or it just wouldn't work at all. Like I said, it caused problems, and it's like, are you kidding me? This is not what I wanted out of the day. So I just got to the point I just, you know, deleted it off and stopped using it. But yeah, I mean, I had tons and tons of problems with it. I had a map that it was on, and every time I would start getting onto that map, the map just wouldn't load at all. But, I mean, I did have 100 and something mods probably, and it could have conflicted with any of them. Like the one productions mod that I had. I mean, that mod there, it had so many problems back and forth. So I just deleted that mod off, and I started having a better experience overall on the game. But like I said, you know as well as I do that mods can cause problems back and forth. Not every mod is compatible with the other mod. So I figured, you know, get rid of it. I don't need to fight over it, you know. And that's why I'm still kind of like leery, I'd say, about using some of the mods on here. I don't want to have too many mods in because I know, as well as anybody else, that mods cause problems at times. Giants can like say, hey, these are all good mods, we don't have any problems with them, but it's all on how they test them. I mean, if they don't test them mod to mod, yeah, not good. I mean, off of 19, and I only got one mod off of Mod Hub, and that was Dashnet, his Pleasant Valley. But if they don't put Pleasant Valley on here, I'm not getting it again. I had problems with that mod for what is it? I could not get it to update. Like, ever. They're like, oh, well, there's a new update for Pleasant Valley. You need to get the update. And I couldn't get it to update. So it's like, you know what? Not even going to play with it. I mean, he does really good maps, but I mean, I'm not going to fight with it all. I had some of that drama. Very funny to watch the glitching. Flipping through the... Oh, man. So, back in 15 or something like that. FS15 area. I was on the Xbox with it. I believe it was 15. It might have been 13. And my cousin and I were playing. Westbridge Hills, I believe it was. Goldcrest Valley? Westbridge Hills. I don't know. One of them. Whatever one has the cowshed in the southern part of the map. Alright? And I was down there and I got a telehandler. So we could feed our cows and everything, and we had like tons of cows, we had tons of sheep and all that, you know. It's back when you could have like 5,000 cattle. But what happened was I accidentally got the bale stuck into the fence and ended up flipping the telehandler on the roof of the cowshed. Yeah, that was entertaining. And my cousin's like, you know what? It's you. Not even gonna ask. Just gonna leave it at that. Have a nice day. And he like drove off. Cause he was on his... He would come over and stay at the apartment. And when he did, he would bring his Xbox, he'd bring his TV. We would be like facing separate directions and everything, and he just like drove over with his with the Dutes far, you know, the good old Dutes. He drove over with that, and he saw me up on the roof, and he's like, you know, not even gonna ask, and he just kept driving. It wasn't, oh wow, how'd you get up there? He's, nope. We used to play Battlefield together all the time. Like Battlefield 3. Yeah. We would all team, it would be two of us, a couple other friends of ours, and we would just all get onto one squad. And we would give people a bad day. Because you know how most squads, they don't have any communication back and forth. And it's like, oh yes, this is our first time all playing together as a squad. You were really good in the last match, so I want you on my squad this next match. And we're like, Now we're already in a squad. Have a nice day. Oh, all of you are like actually playing together? Yeah, we're all playing together. Don't ask. Get out of the way. And we were really, really good at what we did on there. We just stopped playing because, you know, we all went our separate directions in life. But, I mean, I had a lot of fun with that. I did. That goes like Minecraft. A bunch of us played Minecraft together all the time. We had cities built. We had like underground, like the mine carts. You hit a switch in one area, and you can go to anybody's place. You just had to hit the right switch combination or whatever. And we spent hours upon hours building all that. Battlefield was fun when I played, but I saw random people and I get to rage quit. Oh yeah, it was awesome to get people to rage quit. Scott, great channel, content, new subscriber, greetings from Alberta, Canada. That's awesome. Well, thanks for joining. What time zone is Alberta? Alberta's like... No, I'm thinking British Columbia type deal. Yeah, what time zone is Alberta? Wait, like I said, we did a lot of battling together. We did a lot of Minecraft. We had fun. We had amazing times. It's just we all gained a life. One guy got divorced. His wife couldn't handle his job because he can get called out at any given time. He has a government security job. Mountain Central. Oh. Mountain Time. Okay. I was wondering about that. I knew it was over. I was pretty sure it was over there. I'm not going to say I know. I don't know Canada's like geography that well. I remember when I went to school, Canada had like 4 separate sections that were like huge. And then my ex-wife, her daughter came back, and I'm like, oh yeah, Canada has like 4 separate sections, and because she was talking about Canada, I'm like, yeah, it has 4 separate sections, blah 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 blah, and she's like, no, it has like 12. I'm like, oh, I feel retarded. But I mean, I've always loved gaming. I remember StarCraft. I remember the original Warcraft 1, 2, and 3. It's like the humans won the first one, the orcs won the second one, the humans won the third one. I remember all that. Having a bunch of Death Knights was awesome. What else is there that oh, Age of Empires. I remember that. StarCraft was a cool game. What's that other one I played? Pharaoh was 1, and Caesar 1, 2, and 3. I played the original. Oh man, it's number 6 that's out right now, I think. Beyond Earth is the other one that I have. Civilization. That's it. Civilization. I played that. That's a pretty cool game. You know how they just came out with Port Royal 4? Yeah, I played like the original or whatever. I mean, I played tons and tons of games. Caesar, I remember, like, if you had like not enough poor people, it'd be like plebs needed, plebs needed, plebs needed, plebs needed. And it would just keep saying that, and it's like, shut up. Plebs needed. Oh man, how many other ones did... I had a whole book. Like this Pirates of the Caribbean or whatever game. I played that. It was pretty cool. Man. There's so many games I played on the computer. I can't... Oh, I've played the original Doom. Where if somebody was... Or if a creature was like on the second floor, you aim underneath them and it would automatically shoot up to the second floor window or whatever. And if you type... I think you had to type in IDKFA or... No. You had to hit IDKFA all at the same time. And it gave you like all the weapons and all ammo. Then Doom 2 came out with the double barrel shotgun, which was a little bit more powerful, but whatever. Yeah, Doom ended when you went into the hell pit. Or whatever it was, because there was just so much crap in there that just all attacked you at once. You were supposed to die. Oh, Wolfenstein. That was another one. I remember playing Wolfenstein and you had to go through and find all the secrets and all that. Then they had the perfect game for road rage. It was called Carmageddon. That was an amazing game. I guess that they came out with a new Road Rash game. Which that's an old school game too. That was really cool. Where else can you grab a baseball bat and just beat people on a motorcycle? Yeah, like I said, I've played games. I had so many games. And the names of the games back then, some of them were like Pro Bass Fishing, catch the biggest fish that you can. And I'd go out and I'd play that game for hours on like Sega or whatever. Because we would go down to the movie store. Yeah, here's how old I am. We'd go down to the movie store and you could rent these games for like $2 a day. Yeah. If it was not a new release, you could rent the game for $2 a day. And then you play the game for like 2-3 days. Turn it back in. Pay your $6 or whatever it is. Because you'd like say, hey, I want to rent it for like 3 days. You pay your $6, rent it for your 3 days, whatnot. And then you come back to the movie store and say, oh, I wasn't done with the game. I need it for another 3 days. Man. You know, looking back at that time of life, it just seems so much simpler. When minimum wage was like $3.75. Oh, you want a pack of cigarettes? No problem. No problem. It's $2.50. You know? For a pack of cigarettes. Or $2. Whatever. And you had the cigarette machines that you could walk up to and just, put the coins in. And then pull the handle for whichever pack you wanted. You just pull the handle and the pack would drop down. My mom will be like, oh yeah, cigarette machine's over there. Can you give me another pack of Marlboro? Yeah, sure. The red ones, right? Yeah, the red ones. Make sure they're hundreds. Okay. That's no problem. You go into the store or whatever, and it's like, your mom's like, oh, I need my cigarettes. And you your mom hands you the money, you pay for everything, you feel like you're awesome, like you're an adult, and you pick up her cigarettes for her, and you walk off, and nobody said anything. Nobody cried about it. You didn't get the tears that you do now. It's like you just pick up your mom's cigarettes and walk over and be like, okay, I got them for you. Here you go. I remember those days. Before Michael Jackson had 17 and a half surgeries. These are the times that I grew up in. Oh, you want a pop? Yeah. Well, a bottle of pop is 50 cents. You can get a can of pop for $0.25. Awesome. Let's go to the penny candy store too. Okay, let's go to the penny candy store. And candy? I want 5 of those and 3 of those and 6 of those. And it's like, okay, you got 10 more cents. I want 10 little fishies. The Swedish fish. I want 10 little fishies. Okay, honey, that's your $1. Man, I wish that these times would be back like this, But I also know the truth. The past is the past, and it's not coming back anytime soon. Damn. Broke now. But I mean, just imagine how that was. You go to the bar with your parents, whatever, and then you can my parents didn't live at the bar. They'd go down on Thursday nights or something, to the Legion or whatever, or I'd go to the Moose with my uncle or something like that, and you put a quarter in the pool table and you just play around at the pool table and nobody says anything. I remember when the Moose had rules like men were not allowed to wear hats. But yet a man can walk up to the bar and tell a woman, go sit somewhere else. Because men had priority at the bar. But they were not allowed to wear hats in the Moose. You also had to have a shirt, a collar on your shirt to go in. I mean, it was more upscale. Now you walk into the Moose, it don't matter. Whatever. It's not what it used to be. This world is falling apart, I think. It is. I'm not saying it's just this country. I'm not saying it's that country. I'm just saying in general, this world is falling apart. And it's sad. I mean, you try to teach kids respect and, oh, you can't talk to your kids like that. I mean, honestly, seriously? Really? Do not spank your kids. That's bad. It is completely wrong if you discipline your kids. You can go to jail for that. Really? You're gonna send me to jail for disciplining my kids. My kid just hit another kid. You know, my kid just stole something. And you want to yell at me for disciplining them? Come on. You know, it was really hard for me to make the decision about having my son, honestly. Because today, in today's world, okay, it's how can I put it? Today's society is not what it should be. You don't have the respect, you don't have the discipline, and everybody cries about everything. We have somebody at work crying about doing their job description. It's like, hey, it's right there in the job description. You need to do this. Oh, no, I don't need to. But... And he's getting away with this. Or trying to. He's calling up everybody he can to throw as big a fit as he can. And he wants to get away with it. And that's how they're raising kids now. They're not raising kids to, hey, you gotta go out there and get a job and be a productive member in society. No, it's, you can throw a temper tantrum and get away with whatever you want. I'm not saying every parent does it. I'm not saying every person does it. I'm just saying that it's becoming more and more norm. Socially norm. And I hate it. 150% I hate it. It's like if my kid gets a spanking for throwing himself on the floor because I told him no, stay out of it. And I told I told the school about that ordeal too. And then I also told the school that they're raising corrupt children. The looks that I get when I tell them this is like priceless. Oh, what a day, though. Try to get these fields here done. I at least want to get them, you know, cultivated up and everything. Got this guy all fixed it up. Now I just need to start making bales. Make bales, then roll it out. Never forget to roll your grass. It makes it nicer. Which, that reminds me, for this summer, I think for this summer, I actually want to work a little harder on the lawn. You know, I want to we'll get a little bit more stuff around the house done. I want to get my wife's little garden thing going on. I do. Because I built her a, like, little patio setup in the back. So, like, we can sit around it, have, like, a little fire or whatever going, hee hee ha ha, you know, have some friends over, whatever. So I built this little patio setup last year when the wife was in Florida, and she, like, lost her mind. Yeah. The conversation started real simple. Hey, baby, how much money do I have on my credit card? Oh, you have about $1,200 on it right now that you can use. Okay, I'm going to use it. Why? Don't ask questions. I'm going to use it. I mean, how much simpler can I get with that? Don't ask questions. I'm going to use it. And she's like, you're spending all this money at this place and Home Depot and here and there. What are you doing? Nothing. Don't ask. I told you. And she was down in Florida. Like I say, I'm up in Pennsylvania. She's in Florida. We have this whole conversation thing going. And then she gets like all upset because it's like that credit card got maxed quick. And she's all upset with me and she's wanting to fight about it and everything. Do I need to come home right now? Do I need to take an early flight home? Because you're spending all the money and you can't handle this and you're having these problems and you're having this problem. I'm like, no, just stay down there. Quiet, stay down there. And then it came around to she gets home after her week or whatever in Florida. She gets home and then she sees it. Yeah, she does. She sees that I spent the whole time cleaning the house up. You know, we got hardwood floors down in the basement. Or not in the basement, but on the first floor of the house. It's all hardwood. And she sees that I buffed the floors, made them all nice and shiny and clean. Cleaned up the entire, got the whole house cleaned up, got everything like all great and all that. Built that little patio area out back in the backyard. Did all this stuff. And I'm not talking just like 10 minutes and it's done. No. Ran a buffer on the floors to make sure that they are clean. Yeah. They were shiny. After I ran that buffer on the floors and everything, got that all done, it's like we built this patio out back. Buddy of mine helped me. We built this patio out back and we put in all these, like, a rose bush back there for her. We put in all these other flowers and everything for her. Put in this, put in that, put down all the stones for her, have like little walking stones coming from the driveway over, everything. You know, actually took some real time to do this. And don't forget, I was also going to work too. And then it's like, our son's only like 1 at the time that I'm doing all this, so you can only imagine how much I'm taking care of him too. But I did all this for the wife. And then went down to Pittsburgh to pick her up, which it's like a 2-hour drive. Got down to Pittsburgh, picked her up, brought her back home. And it was a chilly night. It really was. And when she got home, because she got me this fire pit, whatever, and I put it on the patio. And she got home, and buddy of ours had the fire lit on the patio, you know, had the whole entire patio set up. And she looks around and she's like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "What? You spent all that time while I was down there doing all this?" I said, yeah, baby. I did this patio." She's like, "Wow, that took you a lot of time because I had to put the sand down to start leveling it out and everything." And she's like, "That took a lot of time, didn't it?" I said, "Yeah, it did." And then she walked into the house. And the house is like clean. Like clean. And she's like, "Oh my God, you cleaned the house too?" I said, "Yeah, I got the house all cleaned." She's like, How did you like do all this?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "You were watching our son and you cleaned the house and did the patio and did like all this other stuff, and you were running back and forth to Erie, which is like 30 minutes away. You were running back and forth to Erie like the whole time?" I'm like, "Yeah. I made like 6 trips to Erie. Come on now. I was going up there every day almost." She's like, "I don't know how you did it." I said, "Slowly." But yeah, I mean, I did all that for the wife. We had a great time with, how it all came out. Everybody was happy about it. She was so thrilled, she didn't know what to say. I mean, she was thrilled to a, like, dumbfounded point. Ooh, now it's all back and forth. I mean, it shouldn't be, but that's how I'm going to do it. Can't wait. Get all this all done. Yeah, about 1:30 I'll get back off, like I do, usually. I want to get some sleep sometime this week. I've been getting up every morning like early because we're having contractor come in, fix stuff in the house because I am like house illiterate. I don't know if that's the right word that you want to use, but I don't know what it is to... I don't know how to fix houses or anything. I'm not very good at that. I can tell you how to fix a computer usually. I mean, I don't write programs or anything, but I got the general gist on computers, usually. Networking I have a problem with. That reminds me, I want to build a new computer. I was actually thinking about learning how to do the whole plexiglass stuff, the acrylic. And I want to do a custom water loop. But what I was going to do is use like... it's going to be kind of like a Resident Evil theme. Where I have the vials. Make it look like vials, whatever. With the little swirls in it. And have one go to my GPU and the other one go to my CPU. And have 2 completely different, like, water cooling systems. Well, yeah, 2 different water cooling systems on it. So what would happen is I'd have one running green and the other one running blue. I was thinking about doing that. I don't know how to do it, but I have the general concept behind it. But when it comes to houses, I can't even... I'm no good. I can't even build a box with wood. But I will admit one thing, I did learn how to weld. It's kind of funny. Me and this one chick at work, we talk. She's not that bad of a person, as far as I know. I mean, I've never had any problems with her. But she showed me how to weld one day. Yeah. Her welding was, this is how I tack welded it, it'll work. And me saying, hey, it probably needs a little bit more than that. So what happened was is she showed me how to do a quick tack weld. And I went off of it from there to say, okay, I can do this. Hold my beer type deal. And I grabbed the welding helmet, grabbed the stick and everything, and just went to town. It looked pathetic at best. But on the other hand, it worked. Yeah, might have looked bad, but it worked. So I taught her something. I taught her how to run a chainsaw. And she asked me, where did I learn how to run a chainsaw? And I'm like, you remember where you live, right? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, you remember when I was saying, hey, I have family here and here and here and here? She's like, yeah. I said, well, at my grandpa's house, all he did was burn wood. I was the only grandchild that wanted to come around. Out of like, 6 or 7 of us, 8 of us, whatever. I was the only one that wanted to come around. So I always came around. And when I did, I helped him chop up wood and cut the wood and everything else. I learned how to do all that. Oh, I'd split wood for hours. This is the work that I used to do all the time. I literally split wood for hours. I mean, I'm kind of looking for a good survival game like that. If anybody has ever watched, what is it? Primitive Technology, I think it's called. The dude don't speak in any of the videos. There's like little captions or whatever on the bottom of them every now and again. But it's like the guy comes out in a pair of shorts and that's all he's wearing, and he makes his own axe, and he makes his own this and his own that, and then he like goes to town and builds houses and everything. Like, well, not a house, but a hut and all that stuff. If you've watched that, you know what I'm talking about. I wouldn't mind a game similar to that. I mean, I found one that is, it's an awesome game. It is. I won't badmouth it on that aspect. It's an awesome game. It's called Life is Feudal. I have a problem with the developers. Not the game. The developers. They stopped. I mean, there's so much more that they could have thrown into the game. You know? Another good game like that is Heap. It's like a picture of the United States, whatever, and you figure out like where you want to live and what your background is. Like, you could be a rancher, or you could be this, or you could be that, and it's a good game. You have like so much land, and you get to live off your land, and you do farming and ranching and this and that. I mean, that game is awesome. But my question is where's the developers? They got 3/4 of a game and stopped. Life is futile. I mean, if they started knocking out the problems in the game was an awesome game. They screwed up when it came to the MMO, though. Do not force players to play together. I hate that. I hate it. I don't have a problem playing an MMO by myself. Okay, and just being around and being like, yo, what's up? But I absolutely hate being forced to be with other people. Don't force me to have interaction with other people. I'm not that people person. When you walk into work, look at somebody and say, you're an idiot, and just walk away. I mean, yeah, I didn't even have a reason. Oh, I did have a reason, trust me. I had a really good reason. Didn't lie. But that's not good people skills. And then when this guy came up, walking up to us today at work and started talking to us, and he's asking for material, and we're like, well, you gotta fill out these forms and everything. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't feel a reason to talk. I try not to talk to the people. And then chick in the back says, well, if you're gonna be a foreman or an acting foreman, you need to be able to talk to people. I said, oh, I can talk to people all the time. I can. I have no problem talking to people. I have no problem interacting with people. But I didn't see the point of having 3 chiefs in the car. Well, in the truck. And she's like, what do you mean 3 chiefs? I said, the 2 of you were talking to him and he's snapping his head back and forth. I'm surprised he didn't have whiplash. Only one of you needed to talk to him, not 2. It's easier when you talk when talking to somebody if only one person starts the conversation, and if they need help with the conversation, to look upon the other person. And she's like, well, I'm like, tell me I'm wrong. She's like, I can't. I said, okay then. Conversation's over. And then she did her usual, like, screaming in the vehicle and all these, like, noises and everything else. We call them her malfunctions. She's an awkward one. Very outgoing. Very bubbly. Not me. But, like I said, games, you should not force the players to play with each other. You should make them want to, not force them. If you they screwed up when they said, hey, you have 300 points, because that's how everything is based. All your skills and everything is based on points. You have 300 points to survive. Well, 300 is like, I can learn carpentry, but I won't be able to learn cooking. I won't be able to learn the digging. I won't be able to learn how to deal with trees and everything. I won't be able to learn how to get food. So I'm gonna have problems. And people started having problems, and then the game just went right downhill. And I believe it was a really good game. Just the devs screwed up on it. And for Life is Futile Your Own, the devs screwed up on that because the devs refused to keep it going type deal. They should have just said, okay, let's keep this game going. It's a good game. We're earning on it. But they refused. And since they refused, well, all the problems came out. Like I said, I love games. I really, 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 honestly, 100% love games. But I'm into like simulation crafting survival. That I'm not forced to be with other people. Like, I think that Fallout 4 is an amazing game. Y, reset. Okay. B, operating position. I think Fallout 4 is an awesome game. It was amazingly done. It has a great workshop for mods and everything. I mean, some of the mods just are ridiculous, but overall, I'm saying it's amazing for all that. But then they came out with 76 or whatever, and when they came out with 76, it just started going downhill because you're forcing people to play with people. You gotta make them want the interaction, not have to have it. If you make people want the interaction, I mean, everything will go 10 times smoother. Perfect example. Okay, you can do anything that everybody else can do, but I got a question. How are you going to defend your base by yourself? Well, I'll set up this and this and this and this. Okay, I'll set up all that crap. No problem. What's going to happen is they're still going to come into your base. Because there's more of them than there is of you. So you'll have to like triple and quadruple all your defenses and all that. So it's going to take you a lot longer to do anything. But if you just had help, you could do it in half the time. I mean, that's how I would set it up if I was a dev, but I'm not that smart. You get more flies with honey than you do vinegar. I mean, that's just how it is in life. Well, I think I'm gonna have enough silage. Well, this here should be enough. I just gotta get it down to the cattles. Hey, like I said, my objective is to get more than what I need. Okay. Why? 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 Okay. I got all that out of there. Now I'm done with all this. Now I'll go back and get the rest of the bales. And I'm actually doing really good on timing. I really am. The only thing that I'm not going to have done is my fields. I'll need to roll this field, which I can set up for that in a heartbeat. And my other guy will be over there doing that field. I need to remove those 2 straw bales. I am so glad that they came up with this trailer because it would take me forever to do this by hand. I have such a hard time with bales. I mean, I've seen some of these guys on here that do the bales and everything, and it's like, oh yeah, this is the best way to do it. And I'm like, dude, I'm in awe that you can do that. Maybe in real life I could do it, you know? Like, if I was doing it myself, I could probably do it. But I can't do it on this game. I mean, I was in a skid steer and I had some hard things to do. I was in a skid steer and what we did was we would dig into the driveway a little bit. Yeah, of where we were at, the stone driveway. We would dig into it a little bit. Just enough to get a little bit of dirt. Put it down for our wheels to go on for the skid steer. And then we come over with the skid steer and the forks on it. Pick up the this is on a trailer. We'd pick up the bikes or snowmobiles or four-wheelers or whatever it was, you know. We'd pick up the toys on the top. And we would have to have that little bit of dirt there to give the forks enough angle. Or if you're good, like good, what you do is you stick the forks in a little bit at that angle. And when you stick them in at an angle, you push down on the forks to lift the front end up. Yeah. That's seriously what we would do. We would push down on the forks a little bit, and then when you go to pull it off, what happens is you tilt it up. Tilt it back up. And like turn it at an angle a little bit, you know? So you can actually get it to just pop off. Uh-huh. Yeah. You heard how it goes. And it's like I couldn't do that. I had to dig a little bit into the dirt to make like a little ramp. To like lift up high enough to pull a bike off. Because I'm talking, these are brand new bikes. Like brand new Indian bikes still in the crate that we were lifting up. Other than that, it's like you come in, we have them all stacked up. You come in, you cut in a little hole into the bag, whatever. Make sure that you can get the forks into the holes for the crate. And then you stick into the crate and lift up the crate. And you feel the whole rear end of the skid steer like lifting off the ground. I mean, it was, yeah. And you don't want to drop the crate for one, so make sure you don't slide out of it to drop it. And two, be very, very leery on it. But you don't want to like pop it up because it slams down, and if you pop up off the bottom one, you can tip it over for the crates that they're in. Oh yeah. Yeah, it was very, very nerve-wracking at times. And they're like, yeah, We'll give you $9. Well, $8.50 or $9 an hour. So when I went in for 90, after my 90 days was up, and I went in and I said, "So, do I get my raise? You said I'd be making about $10." He goes, "Yeah." I said, "There's a possibility, but no, we're not going to give you a raise. We'll buy you a new rake though if you want one." And I said, "Okay, no problem." And I quit like 2 weeks later. Yeah. When I was at that job, I was in, like, I can't even explain it. That's when we had the real bad storm up in Erie. And I would start work at like 6 in the morning and not get out until like 6 at night. Those are some pretty long days. But I managed. Don't know how at times, but I managed. Oh man. Check on you. I just want to make sure that you're okay. I know I'm probably going to have to get that down there or something. But, I mean, overall, I've had some pretty decent jobs. I've learned a lot. Oh, he's gonna get it all, ain't he? That's great. That's exactly what I wanted. He just missed that little piece up there, which I'm not really all that worried about. More worried about this area. And he's almost done. Anyways, it is after 1:30 in the morning, so as I say every night, good day, good evening, good night, good whatever it is when you're watching this video. Have fun, be safe, and please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. I need any viewer that I can get. Thank you very much. Have a great night, everybody. Have fun, and I will talk to you probably tomorrow night. Good night.